Look at the front where it says Ames real big. Greetings everybody from Lawton, Oklahoma. That is right, we are in Oklahoma, and oh my gosh, this town, there is so much abandoned stuff in here. There are so many abandoned buildings and closed up places in here. It's unbelievable. But unfortunately, we just don't have the time to go to all of them today. But one place that we saw as we were traveling through here was this Kmart, and that was an immediate yes. Now, we came up to Oklahoma for Kayla's mom's birthday. We went over to a couple of places over in Cache, Oklahoma, including the Wichita Mountain National Wildlife Refuge. And then we went to, and the name's drawing a blank off the top of my head, but we went to this old restaurant which had a house that was owned by a Native American. Anyway, you'll see that in another video. But let's go check out this Kmart that closed in 2016 around December and hasn't seen life in it since. All right, here it is, your Kmart here in Oklahoma in Lawton. I mean, this place is hurting. I mean, we're in the truck. We're in Kayla's mom's truck. The only thing it looks like this parking lot is used for now are donuts. They got the sign back there. I'll show you that in a minute. But we're going to walk up here. And now, based on the appearance of it, yes, I know the entrance is there to the left. But if you look straight ahead, the wall is completely different than the tile there. And what I think, if I'm not mistaken, this gives it the appearance that the entrance used to be right here in the center with the glass all around it. And they moved it over to the side when they updated this store sometime in the 90s to make it a big Kmart. So, without wasting any more time, let's go look through those doors. Let's see what we got going on up here. A lot of stuff drawn on the glass. Yeah, so there's your look inside. Stripped and gutted to nothing. Now, I can't say for certain. It's hard to see here on camera and with the naked eye, but straight ahead, that looks like a gigantic pond of water back there. The wall definitely has a lot of water damage, and if I look at the ceiling there, let me move over a little bit. The ceiling is definitely leaking like crazy back there. Oh yeah, there is a lot of water back there, and with all the lights on, I wonder how bad that's going to be. That is not good. That's in terrible shape. Now, who knows why it's that bad. A tornado could have come nearby and ripped it all up. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate, but it's possible out here from my understanding anyway. And that's where all the lights are on too, is right there. That's a recipe for disaster. It's kind of hard to see past this car corral here. Looks like that was the car corral, and quite possibly where the customer service desk would have been, and I'm assuming the registers were down that way, and then clothing would have been down the opposite way. And naturally, I've never shopped here. I've never been to Oklahoma other than one time last year, and we didn't get a video out of it, but we did drive the Z up here. Sorry, I'm trying to block the light as much as I can, but you get another look inside of that store. And naturally, if I find photos from the inside of this, I'll have them up at the end of the video. So there's not a whole lot down that way, so instead of walking down that way, we're going to walk down this way, which is where the garden center was, which kind of throws me off if clothing was down this way. Now, based on how long this building is, maybe, who knows, maybe they had clothing go so far, and then they had toys and electronics back in this corner. I don't know. I will find out if I find photos from inside of this place. It's a beautiful day up here in Oklahoma. Finally got a video out of this state. Got a couple of others with the other things that we had done today. A couple of videos that I didn't expect to be as good as they ended up being. So let's continue up there. A lot of cool places up here. And actually, where we're walking up here, that back there was an old Taco Bueno that's been converted into something else called Cali Burrito. I never heard of that place. Now half of this looked like it was taken apart. They just got the awning left. Maybe this was the auto center. Yeah, there's parking here. Yeah, you can see this is bricked over, so maybe this was an auto center right here. Perhaps. I could be wrong. And if anybody that's familiar with this store knows, please let me know in the comments. People were definitely messing around here with the boards over the doors. Let's see if we can take a peek inside of there. Try to. It's really, really bright. Let's see what we can see. You can't see much. No, you can't really see a whole lot. I'm imagining these doors are busted though. Here's Eddie's prison yard. This one's quite large actually, compared to some of them I've seen. Yeah, it's a bigger one. There you go. Cool. Now I know they said the building is for sale, but geez, I don't know. It needs a lot of help. I mean, that roof looks pretty bad in the back of the store. I mean, there's puddles everywhere, and the wall is actually starting to come apart. So I imagine the roof is going to need some extensive work. But maybe they can fix it up. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty bad looking. I've seen worse, but that's catching up quick. So it's just a matter of time, and they're gonna have some problems here. Random acknowledgement too, but these parking lot lights are not ones I'm used to seeing at a Kmart. They're usually the old school ones, like the ones on the street. So it's a little different. Yep, here's your sign. There's a little bird up there. I know it might be hard on camera, but you can still make out the stacked big Kmart logo on there, and where it says pharmacy below it. The other side looks exactly the same. So even though they painted over it, it's still coming back through. Kmart will not die. But as for this building, it just may, given the shape that it's in. Anyway, we're going to finish up the video. But before we do that, we're going to drive around the back and look at the back side of this and then head on out. Alright, yeah, we're driving around the back of this place just because it is a large store. I mean, it's not much bigger than the other ones I've ever checked out, but it's weird that they got this fenced off all the way back here to the loading dock. Kind of. Well, they got their own garage, one garage door here. Could get in through that gate if I really wanted to, but there's nothing in there anyway. Definitely people were trying to break in here though, because I see doors are bent here and there. Yep. They welded the garbage chute shut. Yep, they got a sign there, so I wouldn't even want to try to go in there anyway. But it was a surprise. I didn't know that we would come across one of these on our way to where we were going. Oh my gosh, Kmart. I know, as soon as I saw it, whoop! Kayla was the one that spotted it out. I was like, yep. And I made a plea and I cried and moaned until everybody said, okay, you can go film it. I'm just kidding. No. But no, I'm glad we were able to check it out, and I hope you enjoyed. And don't graffiti this place.
Please don't. Graffiti is not Kmart wishes.
It's lame.
If you want Walmart wishes, graffiti.
Yeah, well, don't do that. Anyway, anybody up for Taco Bueno? Oh wait, it's Cali Burrito. Lame.
Plot twist, their food is probably better.
Yeah, maybe. But anyway, that'll be a wrap here from The Lawton, Oklahoma Kmart. I can't believe I'm saying Oklahoma.
First video in Oklahoma.
That's, yep. Cool. All right, everybody. Well, I'm going to take off. Kayla and her mom and her brother and her friend are all in the car, or in the truck, staying cool in the AC, even though it's not that bad out here. But they didn't mind me jumping out of the car to go do this real quick for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, obviously give the video a like if you enjoyed it. And if you're not a subscriber, you know what to do. And on Kayla's behalf, have a Kmartlicious day. And on my behalf, stay awesome. I know I said it kind of backwards, but I'm kind of confused. You know, it is what it is. And I'll talk to you guys later. So take care, stay awesome. And on Kayla's behalf, have a Kmartlicious day. There, we got it right. All right, talk to you later. Bye, everyone.